son of a bitch. Ah, my back. Mm. Daily, come on. Puppy. Where'd I put my wrist warmer? Man. Nah. Mm. Is that the weird little cat? It's the weird little cat. Thank you. Cool, they did like a re-release in theaters. Alright, the cat was really trying to chant an incantation to punish his owner, but it didn't quite work out because he's a cat. Oh man, I got to see Box Trolls in theaters when it came out. Amazing amount of detail they put into that. I forgot about the one with the Bigfoot, but I also haven't seen that. Paranorman is a really good movie. Kubo, which is really pretty. Yeah, the work is just so fucking pretty. Amazing stop motion work. Fun stories. Oh yeah. They're too like dedicated to the art to worry about cash grabs. Also, yeah, stop motion is like extremely expensive and time consuming, kind of like a labor of love, so. They just straight up don't do cash grabs. How did. How did a leaf get into my can of yams? There are 2 leaves. They're small yellow leaves. Strange, okay. Not gonna get me to stop eating the can of yams. feel like there's like in my head, like there was a Leica movie that I really, really liked, and I like can't remember it right now. Also, I'm just like thinking of something we already mentioned, but why? Like sometimes I understand for the sequel, it's like people want more in that universe that's like canon or whatever, but like a self-contained story is self-contained, and it really shouldn't be dragged out or just make more of it just because people ask for it. It's like if you want more stories and stuff, look to fandom. Look to people making the fanfics and the fan art and headcanons, and like that's how you're gonna get the interesting stuff. You don't have to pay for the full episode. You're her fiddly deep.
The big face-off is the best part, with attacks and the announcer narrating each thing they do as in a wrestling match.
Beetlejuice bounces up deeper, creeper off Scuzzy's chin. He's staggered. Scuzzy comes back with a red banana float. Whoa!
And I say thing because clearly they weren't afraid of getting surreal. Even now I think it still works, while that sculpture dragging itself through the floor never worked for me. Right before the end, Beetlejuice tries his biggest face, which doesn't work, his adversary making versions of him as part of his show of motherfuckerism. Not knowing what to do, the only solution is Lydia's suggestion, which is so effective that scares the adversary, the announcer, the presenter, and the whole audience. We don't see what it is right away, so it's revealed to be Lydia's dad's face half awake.
Man, I love wacky stuff like that in old cartoons. Like, let's put terrifying stuff in here. It'll be fun. This is fan art for the axe riddle at the beginning of John Dies at the End. Which is, in my opinion, one of the best books ever written. Today I finished reading the fourth. I thought it was the third book, so I got them out of order, but it doesn't really matter. I finished reading If This Book Exists, You're in the Wrong Universe. Now I was like, well, I wanted to like reread the entire series anyway, so I'll get to What the Hell Did I Just Read after rereading This Book Is Full of Spiders. Why did I say it like that? This book is full of spiders. Saley. Nice. Huh. You still have Toys R Us over there, huh? The one that was in my city was one of the ones that declared bankruptcy and closed down. I remember they had like a pretty small comic section. Yeah, pretty much. I really like all of Jason Pargin's books. Huh. Those are probably not quite like kids level, but people have been putting comics that like smaller kids either shouldn't be reading or probably shouldn't appreciate in like kid sections for a long time, because I think all comics are for like little babies. Yeah, John Dies at the End is one of the best books of all time, and I don't know if it's the kind of thing. Yeah, it's not the kind of thing I can recommend to just anyone. There's some pretty graphic gore, violence, body horror, drug usage, really weird deaths, really just fucked up gross stuff. But also it's part of one of like the most thoughtful and beautiful series I've like ever read. So it's like, if you don't like that kind of stuff, I don't know, maybe stay away from it, but they have freaking Koro Sensei in there?
I fixed your pet stock. Now
And Toys R Us has changed since last time I was able to go there a long time ago.
Me man to freak show.
Yeah, I really like the whole series. You don't really technically have to read them in any kind of order. Like, you could probably start with This Book Is Full of Spiders, or What the Hell Did I Just Read, or If This Book Exists, You're in the Wrong Universe. And I love this design, he's so fun. No video games. The Toys R Us in my town used to have video games. And then there's another series of books the same author is writing. It's the Zoe Ash series. And those are also really fun. They're sci-fi.
Look at me. The abilities of the entire animal kingdom are at my command. What can one blind little bat do against that?
The best I can.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, I think that looks splintered enough.
The hunt ends, Batman. Now you die.
Ah, my eyes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait. That guy's all messed up. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, jeez, yeah, that's messed up. Maybe someday I should try to play one of the Resident Evil games. There's some pretty cool, messed up creatures in there. Blarg.
Don't touch my dog.
Got some of these, and most of them will have to hand color in, but I'm letting my pen charge for a little bit. I don't want to hold it up like that, so. Kaboom! Wee wee wee.
Terry,
I'm okay now.
listen to experience, kid. I appreciate what you've done tonight, but ditch the costume. You can't live a life of narrow
Wait.
escapes forever. It's a thankless existence, and the rewards are small, if any.
Well, sometimes the small rewards are the best ones.
Huh. Neat. Yeah, I never saw this series, but that was messed up. Oh, right, for those are like the really huge vehicles, right? Or oh, okay. It's other Batman Beyond thing.
Oh my god.
Like, isn't there like a really big machine called an Earth Mover?
Left me buried.
There's something about giant machines. Oh my god, they uncovered a Pillar Man.
That's not true.
Something about like really huge machines that just like really freak me out.
Jackie, I took care of her like she was my own daughter. Isn't that what you would have wanted?
You stole her.
You want to kill me? Go ahead. I've got a lot to answer for, but for God's sakes, let Jackie go.
She stays, and you die.
Oh fuck. That guy's creepy, dang.
You heard her. Let him go.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yeah, he's all like desiccated and mummified.
Come on!
No, he's fallen. Oh, jeez. Made a freaking dirt mech. Maybe when my pen dies, I can like take like I have one of the books. I brought J-Date with me to start rereading after I finished Wrong Universe. And I just kind of ended up waiting around for the tenant to contact me, but maybe I'll be able to read it before I go to bed. Maybe I could read you guys the Axe Riddle. It's just a little part at the beginning of the story that it's just like a little intro. And I really like it. And I can't say anything more. Because you kind of have to get to the rest of the entire book to understand its importance.
There's no way out now. Try another.
The music is pretty cool in the background here. Jackie. I really like that kind of scary character where they're just like can't move but their mind is still alive and they're all like twisted and fucked up. Huh. A decade, dang.
My father.
Aw.
He's not your father. Not really. He's a ghost.
Dad.
Huh. That reminds me, have you seen The Autopsy of Jane Doe? It's a horror movie that I really like. Did I ever download that one? Mm-mm. It's like right there, I didn't see it. It's it smells like splotchy. Come on. Ah, there we go. Well, it doesn't have quite. It's more like a spray, so I'll just do it like manually. Mm, mm. Ooh, kind of like that. Okay. General, spray it and go out. Oh yeah, I really like Autopsy of Jane Doe. I know I just said that, but it's a horror movie about two guys doing an autopsy of a woman who is like very clearly dead. And they're trying to figure out how she died because like at the beginning of the movie there's like, okay, we have this weird subject. They say they found her when they were digging out the foundation of an old building. So, they suspect foul play, but they can't find out how she died. And as they go further into the autopsy, it gets weirder and weirder. Their examination of her gets weirder. And things start to go horribly wrong. Yeah, it's real fun if you're like me and you like the sort of mounting confusion kind of trope in like, oh right, that marker can only do black. There's sort of like confusion, like that shouldn't happen. How did that happen? Why is she dead? How did this get like this, Be kind of useful for the stains on this one. Okay, so yeah, gonna remember the bleeding water pen. Just use turnip pen for this or something. They could use this and then like smear it. Go kind of like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's like they thought someone killed her and then left her there. That is like the obvious thing. So they're trying to figure out how she was killed, essentially. Because she just showed up under a building, so like, how the heck? And that's the only part of the mystery I'll tell you about so that you can, if you do check it out, you can find more of it. First time I saw it was on Netflix. I don't know if it's on other like streaming services, but The Substance? I haven't heard of The Substance, but that's a great name. I'm gonna... Is that... Where's my other frickin' notes? Come on. I'm so interested by just the name. The Substance. Ooh, cool. I like horror that's based around like beauty industry stuff and fashion and things like that. What's that noise, Haley? Strange booming sounds in the distance. Cool. I am already very interested. What is it, puppy? I'm house sitting my dog. While Dad's off on a hunt. And she heard a noise that did her a big concern. I have to make high-pitched noises at my dog. Slapping you! Yeah, I like that. I like how thick and wide the stitches are, too. Like, it looks like there's a significant section that's been cut out and it's, like, stretching her back pieces together. She's also really thin, so that adds to it. Should I put like a warning on this stream for blood? That like a thing I can do. Can I tag like blood? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I don't even know if you can like filter tags on Twitch, but I don't know. If someone came along and they're like, blood, I don't like it. I don't usually draw gory things like this on stream, but Mom. It's like really bleedy. have to, like, I kind of like the effect, but it makes it look like it's in fabric or something, like gauze, so I'm gonna have to, blend it out a bit. I want it to look like it's stained a little bit from the blood. That is too big. More little. And there we go. Ow, posture check. Mm. mom forced me to watch this and then quoted the entire thing and then started crying because she didn't have someone like Edward, and I told her that their relationship was actually really abusive, and she said, "Sweetie, I know, me and your dad got divorced because of this movie, and now she's running around the house looking for something to eat. Please save me." Oh no! My deepest condolences to that poor kid. The cat made a funny little noise, so I had to boop his snoot. Sailor, you make funny noises too. Okay, and then I want to, probably should have done this earlier, but, well, and just add slight details to this, like, could have swore I had, like, a streaky pen. It's, like, streaky. I think I actually have a wood grain pen. Wait, that would probably be in, effects, right? That's the wood grain one. Bit too subtle there. You should increase size. Bit. There's this movie that I learned about because, Skilby and I were looking up an actor who was in the movie we were watching the other day, because we were like, I swear I know that guy. And we were looking at movies he was in. He wasn't actually in anything I've ever seen that I remember, like, visually. He voice acted in a lot of stuff, but, one of the movies he was in was called Santa with Muscles, and its official Wikipedia page, says it had been reviewed as one of the worst Christmas movies of all time. I don't know if that one would have funny reviews, but, like, I would hope so. It's called Santa with Muscles. And it's, from what I understand, it's about, like, a billionaire bodybuilder who, it gets a brain injury and amnesia, and he thinks he's Santa, think that was something like that. Mm-mm. Mm, wait, like. Hmm. Blood-bending vampire, blood-bending vampire. Huh, I expected it to have worse. Still, though. Like, I gotta admit, just based on name alone, I'm very interested in Santa with muscles. And I think I do want to put some shadow on these. Mm. They would probably never let her figure out about that. That would be too tragic and messed up. Huh. So there's gonna be like different stages, sort of? They're gonna be in hell, then purgatory, and then paradise, heaven, or whatever. The Elysian Fields. Oh yeah, I like the ones that are paragraphs, especially if they're either joke posts or if they're someone complaining in a really funny way. Or if it's just someone telling like an entire story that you only find out at the end how it is related to the movie or the other thing that they're reviewing. Mm. Hmm. Cool. Wrong goddamn button, Kronk. And maybe I should save the highlight for the axe and put it like on top. Mm. Excellent. I'm sure some people thought it was the funniest thing they've ever seen. And other people were like, this is the stupidest garbage I've ever seen. Hmm. Aha. He chewed on them? They got freaking chewed? Lol, get chewed, idiot. Yeah, I have seen like theories about that where some people were like, Judas was actually taking the fall for it, and he was working under command or whatever. I mean, well, yeah, that'd be interesting story-wise. Yeah, it's like movies that are known to be very bad will have people being like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, affectionate, and this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, derogatory. He just freaking chews on them. Fucking nom nom. Add bits of shadow to some of the other pieces. It'd been much easier if I found out what I wanted to do with the coloring before I drew, but eh. If it gets done, it gets done. Fine. That's... Oh yeah, part of it's on here. Kind of a dumb way to do that, but whatever. I think instead of Old Testament streak, you have more of like a recovering Catholic streak. You're just like, actually, fuck all of that. Mm. Yeah. I was never, like, really that into faith stuff, even though my mom was a Christian, and she was very much the whole, like, hold hands and sing Kumbaya, and love thy neighbor, forgive thy enemy, feed the hungry, clothe the naked, care for the, like, help the poor and stuff like that. And I just, like, never got into the whole, like, belief thing. It helps some people, and I think that's great. Yeah, like the specifically Christian and Catholic churches as an institution are bad these days. Yeah. Like, I have some friends who, pretty much all of whom are some sort of neurodivergent and or queer, and, who have gone through, like, some sort of religious deconstruction, and by religious, I mean Christian and Catholic. And some of them turned atheist, some of them went agnostic, some of them went, like, pagan, Wiccan, and Buddhist. I just found other forms of, like, spiritualism that worked for them. I think the blood on that one needs to be, like, a bit more shiny. And it's supposed to look a bit, like, kind of fresh, you know? Ow, my back, ow, fuck, ow, ow, ow. Ugh. Posture check. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. And I don't want it to be too shiny. I want it to be a little bit shiny because it's supposed to look kind of like goopy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's alright. Mhm. Is it like easy enough to tell that the... Maybe I should. Because yeah, this one's covered in blood, but the head is chipped. The blade is chipped. So like maybe if I really outline the area... Hmm. Huh. Out of nowhere, the song Our House, Our House in the Middle of the Street got stuck in my head, but specifically the edit that I haven't seen for a while, but it goes around Tumblr occasionally. That just repeating Our House in the middle of Our House, Our House in the middle of Our House, in the middle of Our House. And I just realized that song was just playing in my head for a while now. Does that make it more obvious? I think so. Um, Twelvery. Lesbian vampire hunters. Yeah. That's generally good advice. Basil and I were watching a movie on Halloween night between trick-or-treaters. One of the later ones we watched when they were tapering off. Fuck, what was it called? Can of Worms. Oh my god. It's about a teenager who is a huge nerd. And after having a very stressful night, he sends on a special computer system that he made using a satellite dish in his backyard because he's a dweeb and some sort of genius. He sends a message into space saying that he doesn't want to be on Earth anymore and he's asking for someone in the universe to take him away. So, So I just ate a particularly sour blueberry. God dang. It was tart. Mm. Oh god, what was I saying? Oh yeah, can of worms. And he was just doing it like, you know, basically because he was having a hard time, and it was like he didn't necessarily mean it. I mean, he's kind of wanted to leave Earth for a long time because he feels separated from other humans, which I'm sure all of the neurodivergents and the transes out there were like, I get this guy. But then actual aliens show up to Earth, and they're like, well, you said you wanted to go, let's go. And I'm like, it just gets real wacky. And there's, I don't know if I could show you the fucking aliens from that. Um, mm, mm. Some of these things are horrifying. Some of them are cool. The thing on the poster was definitely scary. Oh god, yeah, fucking... Okay, it's very small, but the blob of goo with the mouth and eyes was absolutely disgusting, and the thing over here, I feel like it's not showing you how creepy that thing was. I hated that one the most. Oh, I can't go back a minute. I think I would recommend the movie just for the fantastic, like, weird puppeteering and creature designs. I think we were watching it on, someone, I think one of LG's friends or something? I don't know. Someone has a Disney Plus membership, and so, yeah, I think it's one of LG's friends, and she's one of my housemates. So we have it because of password sharing, so... Anyway, freaking, really weird and fun, alien designs in that one. Oh yeah, good news. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission decided that, Amazon is a distributor, has to be responsible for things that are sold through its website, including unsafe products. Because they weren't before. Took one look at the hideous alien cunt on this poster and couldn't say no. Yeah, that was basically how we were. They were like, this looks atrocious, let's watch it. I want to make like big bloodstains in the background. There's like splatters. Yeah, that could be fun. I'm not big enough. I feel like... Nah, okay. I have to make this atrociously huge. Yeah. Like how it kind of looks like camo because it varies the colors of the splatters. I should add a hint of dark brown to signify the soy sauce. Let's see how I like that. was doing a bit too sharp with that, but I did like one big splatter right in the middle. Fantastic. Well, I mean, I didn't mean to do that. I must open them in browser so I can zoom in on them easier. Can of Worms, 1999. I was like, what, 7 at the time? This movie birthed the inspiration for that hot pink fish bitch from Shark Tale, Doug the talking dog from Up, the treehouse from Hereditary, Jim Carrey, the entire setting for Jurassic Park, Megan from Drake and Josh, the Pillsbury Doughboy, the Death Star from Star Wars, Voldemort's nose structure, Dan Schneider's foot fetish, Goosebumps. I am watching this drunk and I know I will never watch anything close to this capacity of movie ever again. You're so right. This is Naked Lunch, but for children. There's no other way to describe it. You know, this really is my fault. Like, I was the one who was up at 3 a.m. who decided to put on this movie. Like, I could have watched something else, but I didn't, so I will take full responsibility for my actions. I wish they never advanced the plot and the whole thing was more and more new alien lawyers harassing the boy. I would also have watched that. I'm positive he is an alien. I'm fucking positive. Right, dude? Why did they never, like, address that in the film fully? Like, come on. I thought that was going to be the big thing, but whatever. Like this review if you find the alien on the poster attractive. The alien in this looks like a skinned lamb with human teeth, and I hated it. Oh, do they mean the glob of goo? Yeah. A half? This is my boyfriend's favorite movie. Oh, I guess they mean like 3 stars. This is my boyfriend's favorite movie. Did you break up with him? I truly hate how all the aliens have human teeth. I'm so uncomfortable. This is too sad. Get your mind off the cheerleaders. For you, that's a lost cause. Is he dead? Can I have a CD collection? Some choice quotes from the movie. Yeah, I agree with all those. Do that up here. Gotta chungify this. You can rate things with half of a star? Huh. Nice. I wonder if I should put the, Ooh, nice. Bit of progress. Congratulations. Kind of like it with the chaoticness of like letters over it, but still like just it by itself. But I feel like there should be like something across here. A crust. Like, I know they're well centered, but like the space on the other side makes it feel like I need to push it this way just a little bit. Yeah. I'd tell you to look up the reviews for the movie adaptation of John Dies at the End, which you're probably going to do the moment you hear me say that, but I'm sure a lot of it are going to be people being like, well, I liked the book better. I'm sure there are some people who are going to be commenting on how very weird and strange it is. Or maybe wishing that they had not seen that. Ugh. I should rewatch Autopsy Dando. I have so many other things I want to watch. The guy who wrote John Dies at the End, who also wrote the other books, he had like as an author in the modern era, he has to like promote his works, but he just runs like a very interesting TikTok and Instagram channel. You know, he like cross posts the videos, probably also to YouTube, I don't know. But I have like a couple different things that I've watched from his recommendation, and I love them all. And the next one I have to watch is, what was it? Funny Games? Yeah, Funny Games, but specifically the Austrian version. And also, a lot of these. Some of these I have watched, and I should mark them off my thing, but what are those? Oh yeah, I started taking notes about if they were on streaming services that I had access to, and if they're not, then I just have to find them elsewhere. I kind of want to give this like a border. I'm gonna add. No, heck, that's small. Right. I want to stretch that to fill up this space. and then put some kind of border. What was that? That was nothing. Okay, this is gonna be the border. What if I just made it like the border? God, that would take a while to write out, huh? I mean, I could put it in a font. I could like type it out. I could have it say the first line, which I think is, so let's say you have an axe, just a cheap one from Home Depot. I think that's how it goes. Oh yeah, do you want me to read you the first, the axe riddle at the beginning of John Dies at the End? Will I let my hand have a rest? Either that or if you just want to send a video and go to bed, that's fine. Okay. Reach over to the table and grab my copy. Okay. Okay. It's not too long. It like lasts like a page. Okay. Prologue. Oh right, yeah. Solving the following riddle will reveal the awful secret behind the universe, assuming you do not go utterly mad in the attempt. If you already happen to know the awful secret behind the universe, feel free to skip ahead. Let's say you have an axe, just a cheap one from Home Depot. On one bitter winter day, you use said axe to behead a man. Don't worry, the man was already dead. Or maybe you should worry because you're the one who shot him. He had been a big, twitchy guy with veiny skin stretched over swollen biceps, a tattoo of a swastika on his tongue, teeth filed into razor-sharp fangs, you know the type. And you're chopping off his head because, even with 8 bullet holes in him, you're pretty sure he's about to spring back to his feet and eat the look of terror right off your face. On the follow-through of the last swing, though, the handle of the axe snaps in a spray of splinters. I realize I got 2 of these axes out of order. I will have to put them back in order. The handle of the axe snaps in a spray of splinters. You now have a broken axe. So after a long night of looking for a place to dump the man and his head, you take a trip into town with your axe. You go to the hardware store, explaining away the dark reddish stains on the broken handle as barbecue sauce. You walk out with a brand new handle for your axe. The repaired axe sits undisturbed in your garage until the spring when, on one rainy morning, you find in your kitchen a creature that appears to be a 6-foot-long slug with a bulging egg sac on its tail. Its jaws bite one of your forks in half, which seems like very little effort. You grab your trusty axe and chop the thing into several pieces. On the last blow, however, the axe strikes a metal leg of the overturned kitchen table and chips out a notch right in the middle of the blade. Of course, a chipped head means yet another trip to the hardware store. They sell you a brand new head for your axe. As soon as you get home, you meet the reanimated body of the guy you beheaded earlier. He's also got a new head, stitched on with what looks like plastic weed trimmer line, and is wearing that unique expression of "you're the man who killed me last winter" resentment that one so rarely encounters in everyday life. You brandish your axe. The guy takes a long look at the weapon with his squishy, rotting eyes, and in a gargly voice he screams, "That's the same axe that beheaded me. Is he right?" That's the whole thing. Oh, dude, Mr. Krabs. Freaking, are you feeling it now, John? Oh god, my soda. Ah, yeah, fuck, I got these out of order. You know what? I'm not gonna change it, and I'm just gonna insist that this version of events happened in an alternate timeline, which makes sense if you've read the 4th book. Don't worry about it. Don't know which one I want to use. Yeah, it's like the ship of Theseus, or the sock that becomes more darning stitches than sock. Something that is completely replaced. Is it the same thing? Yeah, to me, I feel like, to me, it's the same axe. It's just had some replacements. Because, like, it was used the same, and it wasn't all replaced at once. So to me, it's the same axe. To other people, it's not the same axe. Also, to me, it doesn't necessarily matter. Yeah, it's like all your cells will eventually replace themselves. Um, the author, unless I have forgotten something critical in the book, never explains exactly what he thinks the answer is. It could be hopeful or it could be cynical. I think it just kind of depends on your interpretation. Yeah. Okay, I gotta figure out what, like, font I want this all in. And then I'll have to space out the letters and try to turn it into an entire border by turning stuff around. I wish I could just, like, pick one and go down. I do kind of like agency here. Especially if I, like, flatten it or make it, like, shorter. Yeah, it's like, I feel like the John Dies at the End series could definitely be seen as cynical, but it could also be seen as, like, really hopeful. I guess it depends whether you have more of, like, Dave's point of view or Amy's point of view. Or John's point of view. Or Joy's point of view. Those are different characters. I kind of like that one. Okay. Do I have anything, like, that's like agency but horizontal? Where it just goes real short, real squirt. I just want the letters to be, like, real squirt. That one could be cool, but it looks a bit too fantasy. I also like that one. I was hoping for something with, like, little to no serif. That's what it's called, right? Serif, the little, like, lines and stuff at the ends of letters. Maybe I'll just handwrite it. Or I could go, like, looking for fonts, but Okay, and I want to start from, like, maybe the bottom or the side. Mm-mm. Since I messed this up, I'm like, maybe I should just move that. Oops. I can just adjust those a little bit. And put those on the other side. And maybe have, like, green goo coming off of this one. And put some, like, old stains on here. Lines would be going sort of the other way. Um, and then just move that one around. Yeah, I think it's coming together good. Then I must have, like, green goo on the other one. I got it mixed up in my head because I thought that he, oh yeah, because the guy has to be beheaded first so that he can come back with a new head, of course. My Hero Academia? Is that what MHA stands for here? If so, I'm not like completely caught up, but I love All Might. All Might is my favorite. It's kind of the only reason I'm watching, or reading or anything. Mm. No. Mm. 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 Did I accidentally... Messed up the face there. Mm.
Ding dong! Happy long weekend, everyone. I just thought I'd dispense with some of Nezu's long weekend tips so we don't have a repeat of what happened during Golden Week.
That dolphin started it!
Number one, ambulances are quite expensive these days, so you're better off just
Wait, why did
booking
I
it to the
copy
hospital
it?
yourself when you, quote, have one of those nights when you, quote, break both your arms because, quote, I don't know, it just happened, recovery girl. I'm sorry, I'm crying. Number two, having a quiet night at home with a book is nothing to be ashamed
There we go.
of.
I'm not copying it, I'm just moving it.
Being a lame-o
Wait.
loser yuppie with a big old mansion. Eat the rich, my children. Number three, if you ever feel the urge to set a van on fire, follow that urge. The van probably deserved it. Treat yourself, honey. Number four, bestiality is a crime in most countries. What does that have to do with anything? Number 4.5, outed himself. Lock up your house pets this weekend. He's on the loose. Number five, don't go out if you are planning to fight. If you are planning to film a fight, or planning to have impure thoughts while you're watching people fight. There ain't a pure thought in my body, bitch. At least, unfuckability is the most powerful contraceptive. Right, Minetta? What the fuck?
You can write Minetta. Get his ass. Kunai. Should have put that on the spatter bowl later. Ow, ow, ow. Mm. 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 Okay. Kind of wonder if, hmm, nah, it's too glowy. I wonder if I had anything that looked kind of like blobular. This just has like a thickness to it. Mm. I'll just make this like translucent. Mm-mm. Mm. I think I should blur the shininess and the goo a little bit. Probably should have done that before, but oh. Looks kind of cool. Is it Saley? The other dog's outside barking. Okay. I thought she might want him to go outside, but Saley just like made a little harumph noise and settled down on the couch. What are they saying, huh, Saley? Mm. Mm. Saley, what was that noise? Why are you inventing new noises every day? Hmm. I kind of try to get some of Saley's noises like on a recording or something. Every time I try to record my dog doing her silly little noises, she's suddenly very quiet. There we go, and it's a bit more dimension. yeah, I never put shine on the handle. Do I want to put shine on the handle? Maybe just like a real small amount. Yeah. It'd be great if I could finish this like tonight. Okay, it's been 2 hours, but okay. Here's my favorite pen. Little cat, what are you doing up there? Little cat. Ah, ow, fuck, posture check, ow. I was sitting with like my foot like sort of like propped up on my toes, kind of weird, and my toes hurt. Ow. Okay. Save your progress check. Need to make like some guidelines. Thinner than that. Yeah, make something made that the exact same size. Well, if I make it like inside of this, it'll be pretty thin. Still too big. I could use one of those like handwriting font websites. So I could write all the letters real flat and low. And then I can just type them out. Maybe I'll do that. Will they be too wide at this? Do not know. It might fit. I want the F to start here, so how can I not put it exactly sideways? What are you talking about? I guess that's close enough. I am making them a bit too wide for the amount of letters I gotta put in, but I can maybe shorten them and add more? I think I make those smaller. If I could have like solving the following, or even have it like going around the corner, but starting there. Okay. kind of going? Yep. Hmm. Yeah, calligrapher is what this one is. Is this one of the... Okay. A calligrapher is one of them. I think you might have to, like, pay for it. Like, I could... Oh. Go away, generative AI. I don't wanna fucking deal with you. Okay, gotta find them. I think I have a font maker. Like I downloaded one at some point, but is it on this machine? I try to figure out the letters real fast. That's kind of like this style. If I could get the awful truth here, and then stretch out the other layers. The other layers. Okay, that can make it, just needs a little bit of adjustment. I feel like I kept those really faint and then that around it. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Push these a bit more. Posture check again. Started doing that thing where I slowly curl over my laptop. I'll lean back and eat a handful of blueberries. Dad left a bunch of blueberries in the fridge, so I'm gonna eat all those blueberries. feel like I've let the letters. Damn it, I let the letters get too big. Well, I can, like, grab them with the transform tool and just, like, squash them down. Okay, I definitely made all these other ones too big. Okay, let's squish that down. As long as they're wide enough, that's what matters most. Wait, fuck, was it truth or secret? Secret. Okay, I have to rewrite truth. It's not truth, it's secret. Move this a little bit to the side. Makes that space a bit better. I kind of like that better. Or like maybe if I put like a... that too. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. I kind of like that one. Mm. Mm. Eh. Mm. I wish I could have a text thing that like went like I could automatically make it like go around corners, but don't know how to do that. Or if there's a program that can do that. Like I know there might be, but I gotta use that feature more. I can like mark these. Mm. Now I'm just messing around with other stuff. That was really working for it. I'll just do it and zoom out and see if that looks okay. I want them to have like a little bit of difference. Made too much of a difference. Mm. Mm. Okay, I'm gonna like make myself call this done for now, unless like later I figure out a better way to put the words around the border, but otherwise I think this is fine. The only other thing I could think of to do them, I was like, this is fine, then I changed stuff. Little stitchies. Yeah, okay. Say that again. Yep. Oh, dang it. I'll also say the duplicate. I guess that's fine if it's kind of big, whatever. Alright, yeah, I sort of got the kind of vibe I was going for. Alright, I guess I'm done with that, and it's been almost an hour over my usual time, and I gotta go to bed. Because, ow, god, ow, fuck. I started doing a big stretch. And, like, my entire rib cage is sore. What did I do? Ow, God. Oh, okay, fuck. Okay, yeah, I gotta, like, lay down. I gotta, like, drink some water and do some stretches and lay down. And tomorrow, hopefully, I can head back home. Yeah. Okay, ow, okay, bye.